Let's go live to Victoria. The Premier Daniel Andrews is speaking.
As I said yesterday, I've canvassed these matters in great detail and I've got no further comment to make.
Former Victorian Crown Prosecutor James Bowen has written today that he finds it extraordinary that IBAC's 2017 investigation into that collision found no deficiencies in the police investigation. What do you have to say to that?
As I said, I've canvassed those matters at great length on multiple occasions and I've got no further comment to make.
It's become clear that police never interviewed victims, they didn't breathalyse the driver, they didn't impound the car for forensics, they didn't interview either you or Kat until weeks after the incident. Is that normal police practice as far as you're aware?
You'd need to speak to Victoria Police about those matters. Beyond that, I've canvassed these issues, these exact issues, at length on multiple occasions and I've got nothing further to say.
Jane Crittenden being at the scene, and have you spoken to her since the incident?
I have canvassed these matters at length in great detail. I think we gave a transcript yesterday of a whole range of different questions and answers, and I've got nothing to add, nothing at all to add to what I've said already.
With respect, yesterday is the first time that the victim of that accident has spoken publicly, and his account and the witness account today are quite different from yours. You feel no need to address that discrepancy?
As I've made clear to you, Rachel, I have addressed these issues at length on multiple occasions, and I have absolutely nothing to add to the extensive comments I have already made.
Yeah, this is the second day you've refused to directly answer questions about these new claims that have been put forward. Doesn't the victim, Ryan Mulliman, deserve a response from you?
I've provided you with detailed answers to questions. These events occurred 10 years ago. I have spoken about this many times in great detail and I've got no further comment to make.
Can I ask on...
What IBAC is or isn't doing, who they have or haven't spoken to, is a matter for them.
As opposition leader in 2014, when Victoria Police sought an injunction against the Herald Sun publishing information about the Lawyer X scandal, you said it's always a concern when the media is unable to publish a story they believe to be in the public interest. Do you stand by that?
I made those comments, yes, they are my comments. Well, no, hang on. No, they are my comments from 2014, and I would just point you to the fact that when it comes to more voices in the media, not less, when it comes to diversity in our media and freedom of our media, I and my team have a very strong track record, and if you ask anybody in rural and regional newspapers or ask people in multicultural media, on many different occasions, not just in words but in action, we have supported more voices, not less. That's just a fact. That's our track record.
During reportedly the fourth IBAC probe you've had some involvement in, is this concerning as Premier of the state?
The work that IBAC does or doesn't do is a matter for them, and you would need to speak to them.
During debate about the form a federal corruption watchdog should take, many KCs said the IBAC's exceptional circumstances test for public hearings inhibits Victoria's ability to expose corruption. Is that a concern to you?
Well, as I said yesterday, we have a regular dialogue with all of our integrity agencies. That's principally conducted between the Attorney-General as the first law officer and those agencies, and that's why the budget for these agencies has increased enormously. That's one of the reasons. That dialogue's really important to us, and I dare say it's important to agency heads. There's also been changes made to the law as a result of that dialogue and the open door that the attorney has to those agency heads and many others. And again, I'm not ruling out that there, because of that dialogue and as a result of that dialogue, if we're re-elected, there may be other changes to the law. But I've got no announcements to make about changing the law today. I'm here to make announcements about extra dog parks so that families can enjoy their pets, their dogs, in the fresh air. We think that's a really important step to take, and that's why we're announcing it today.